Hi everybody, in this video we will try to understand the impact of retrograde Saturn transiting in the sign of Capricorn. Currently, retrograde Saturn is transiting in the sign of Aquarius. So in the sign of Aquarius, of course, it may lead to some kind of negative impacts to the world, but the more negative impacts can be seen when retrograde Saturn is transiting in the sign of Capricorn. So that is, if you check the period, the time period, that can be around 12th July. So on 11th July clearly it is in Aquarius, and on 12th July it started moving to the sign of Capricorn. So July, August, September and October, I think it is up to October 22nd. On 23rd again it came back to its forward position. So 12th July, so this is 12th July, yes. So 12th July 2022 to 22nd October. So July, August, September, October. These 4 months, around these 4 months, the retrograde Saturn may transit in the sign of Capricorn. So how it is going to impact the world? Which section of people may get impacted more? See, a retrograde Saturn always emits more rays onto the earth compared to the forward moving Saturn. So the impact is also going to be a bit higher. The main problem is going to be to the people who are in power. The people in power. So rulers, politicians, they all will suffer. There is one observation by so many astrologers that whenever Saturn is in forward motion, it checks your behavior, it gives a lot of opportunities and checks if you are really utilizing them or not. And the retrograde Saturn acts like a judge. It may try to give you some kind of reward, or it may try to give you some kind of punishment based on the behavior you exhibited when Saturn is in forward motion. So when Saturn is in forward motion, it gives you opportunities, and it gives its judgment when Saturn is in retrograde motion. So from July to October, you will see various people in the power, the politicians mainly, the rulers of the world. Some of them will get rewards and some of them will get punishments. And I am telling you the kind of punishments this retrograde Saturn in Capricorn may give. can be ranging from a death punishment to removal of power. So just how it happened uh, with the Saturn in Aquarius, as we discussed before. Also previously Saturn was in Capricorn. You could just see those videos. So the same kind of behavior can be exhibited by this Saturn also, but it is going to be much more intensified. So bad rulers will be in severe danger in the upcoming months. 4 months, July, August, September, October. These 4 months you will see a lot of news in the world about different rulers getting some rewards, different rulers getting death punishments, or death punishment in the sense it's just the death, right? It's not the punishment given by somebody, but it is directly the death of rulers. Various strikes, different varieties of strikes. The strikes are really painful to the bad rulers, because even when we discussed the king of Vedic New Year, this Vedic New Year, the king is Saturn. So Saturn is really powerful. It is not only the king of the new year, new Vedic year, it is also transiting in the sign of Capricorn, which is its own sign, right? And that too, it is in retrograde motion. So any planet which is in retrograde motion is considered to be the most powerful planet in the astrology, in the Vedic astrology, because it emanates more rays onto the earth compared to its normal motion, that is the forward motion. So this particular retrograde Saturn is also going to have its third aspect on Jupiter. So third aspect of Saturn is always dangerous. So Jupiter is mainly represented by the world finances in mundane astrology. It is actually the life force of the human beings on the earth. So Jupiter mainly represents the financial status of different countries. So obviously here Jupiter is under pressure. So the world has to consider various ways to improve the financial situation. So different countries should try to collaborate to come out of this kind of dangerous situation, because the retrograde Saturn with its third aspect, see this retrograde Saturn is the most powerful retrograde Saturn, because Saturn is the king of the Vedic New Year, so it has more say compared to any other planet till the 14th or till the April 2023. Saturn has more say. So even though other planets are stronger, we comment more on Saturn, because Saturn tries to take more domination compared to other planets. It acts as the leader of this whole year. So Saturn has more say here. So this Saturn is aspecting Jupiter with its third aspect, and third aspect of Saturn is always considered to be a kind of dangerous thing. So it is on Jupiter, which is the Jiva Karaka, which is the life force of all the human beings on the earth, which acts as a financial backbone of any country is Jupiter's energy. So in the upcoming months, July, August, September, October, the 4 months, you will see a lot of rulers would be dying or would be losing power, would be not able to run their countries, right? This kind of thing, right? We already discussed this kind of stuff in our previous videos, and it happened also. It happened with Sri Lanka, it happened with Pakistan, and it's been happening with so many other countries, and it will continue. So this July, August, September, October, the 4 months, are dangerous months for so many countries. Rulers may lose the ability to run their countries. They may not be very well at any point of time in these 4 months. They may not have any kind of hope. So you can say this is the punishment that they are getting because of the unethical deeds that they have done so far, and also you can say this is the result of the kind of processes they have been following so far, the bad practices, the bad processes that they have been following so far for so many years or so many months, whatever. And in order to come out of this situation, they may need to seek the help of great financial advisors and great military forces also sometimes, because obviously this kind of situations will ultimately lead to severe protests from the public. And of course, when Saturn is king of Vedic New Year and he is very powerful, strikes and protests from the public, from the common people, very much expected. So till October, rulers will have very bad time. So that's the simple rule based predictions, we can say. And in the next video we will discuss a special pattern we identified in the months of October, November, December, and also of course September, October, November and December. Thanks for watching this video.